Sorry, I missed that. I was supposed to stop that. I'm sorry. Do you hear the fireworks? I'll be right back. I have to close the door. Thank you. Sorry. There we go. Well, happy 4th of July, everybody. Happy Independence Day. Independence was wonderful, wasn't it? I remember what it was like. America exists. I've seen it. Have you? Hi, Oswald. Oswald wants to repeal the American Revolution. Jonathan, Holly, you guys got to come in. It's the 4th of July. Hi, Holly. Tom. Watched fireworks on TV today. I haven't done anything. I went downtown to bed and laughed before it got dark, and it was ominous. The mood is just ominous. It's not what it, you know. At first, for maybe the first couple of weeks, they had daytime, like almost normal people showing up at the daytime, and and a lot of quote unquote peaceful protest, supposedly, right? But that element's gone, and now it's just the orcs come out at night. They were converging, and just the lower the sun gets, the more. And they were out there last night. I just drove by. Same fucking story. Now they've decided they were leaving the federal district court building alone. It's funny. The ACLU is filing lawsuits inside our district court building. That's the one that looks really bad. It's just covered in graffiti. They don't even try and fucking take it off anymore. It's still operating, right? In fact, there are marshals in there, and they come out. They've come out a couple nights now because people are all of a sudden paying attention to the Fed building. It's almost like they were told not to leaving the Feds alone or something, deliberately. In fact, I even heard an argument on the street between a couple of guys, something about Feds. No, we don't fuck with that building. No, fuck it, well, we do. He was talking about the other federal building. The Justice Center has a federal building on one side and a U.S. District Court on the other. But anyway, it's funny because the U.S. District Court is under assault now every night. It's enveloped in their fucking ugly-ass graffiti that's all violent and obscene. And inside there, the ACLU lawyers are filing lawsuits and getting quick fucking action from friendly judges to do things like limit the use of tear gas, limit the use of whatever weapon, and now special rules on press, like they didn't already have good rules, I suppose, regarding press, whatever they were. I don't know. But just like you can't, they can't even supposedly, they're unclear, but they're trying to get them hands off of anybody who claims to be press. And you've seen here on the live streams that we've got enthusiastic antifa participants that claim to be press. Their job out there is to document it. They've got some great live streams. If you can bear the narration, right? There's two guys we've listened to now that both were just unbearable. But they get great live streams. Their whole job, though, is there to try and trip up the cops and record the cops. But they'll claim, press status. Of course, we've seen guys, and they're just antifa, just head to toe black antifa. They're not even filming. Maybe they're wearing something. And one guy is press. I've seen him more than once. Press on the back, and he's head to toe ninja black fucking antifa, and just participating. So anyway, it's just another fucking layer of stupid rules. It isn't as if the cops have been obeying their, tear gas, and this really ridiculous rule about tear gas, only in life-threatening situations. Like I say, it's the Custer rule. I guess the cops are only supposed to deploy tear gas if they're about to be killed by these people. But cops been using it, as far as I can tell, every night. I found a rubber bullet. I've got it here on the ground from 3 days ago, maybe. You know they're using those. And I was really astounded by how hard these are. This is a rubber bullet. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah. And it doesn't feel like rubber. It feels like plastic. There's a little, you squeeze it, there's a little give on the surface, right? It's not even hard rubber like you think. It's more like a kind of soft plastic, it feels like. And it's, that's about a quarter diameter. The diameter of a quarter right there, round ball. Yeah. You can see why those leave nasty welts on people. Okay. Holy water will repel them, says Jonathan. Oswald has an idea to repeal the American Revolution. Well, the left is way ahead of you. It's kind of what they're doing, right, with George Washington and everybody else. Tom says it's not as bad in Seattle as it is in Portland. Really? I don't know. Seattle had a huge demonstration at Mayor Jenny Durkham, right? Seattle's mayor. And really astounding. The numbers. These guys are winning by virtue of putting bodies on the street. And it's really scary what they did. Yesterday. They marched to her house, and they had massive numbers at her big, night of protest, beautiful house somewhere, right? Protests happened right outside the home of Seattle's mayor. There's not going to be any footage in there. Demonstrators marched to always shitty regular news coverage. But yeah, they turned out they just filled the streets. And camped out in front of Jenny Durkham's house. And now she's pissed. And poor Ted Wheeler. Ted, he's there for all of us, man. Ted is he's the beta male of the 2020. He's going through a divorce, so he's got like an apartment in town. He's accessible to them. But Portland's very small. That's why I say CHOP would be weird here. Plus, there's no point in it. They're fucking running downtown right now. I should be down there covering it, but frankly, I'll check in on the live streams here. I'll check in with the antifa live streams and get a better view and talk to you guys while we do it. Frankly, I only go out there because I'm like Tom Cruise. I like to do my own stunts. Tom says, not even as bad in Seattle as in Portland. Yeah, but... Well, nobody's got killed in Portland. Seattle's got a body count, at least 2, and then there's like a 14-year-old kid or something in the hospital with gunshot wounds. Seattle will always have chance. Remember, Seattle had the WTO riots way back when, 99, maybe. That were a weird thing, of course. And you've got veteran people around Seattle who probably were involved in that. They've been waiting for something to come back around. I was out there tonight, yeah, and it's like I said, it's the orcs, it's the freaks. I don't even feel comfortable filming. No, because nobody's filming, and just these antifa creepy looking at and angrier blacks hanging around and just like waiting. They're just like pensive nasty mood, and they got music playing and they got food because they've got resources. They've got tents out there. There was a tent. I smelled barbecue. I think they're grilling because it's the 4th. It's a big party. Somebody, see some guys, a guy wheeling, rolling up cart with the fucking big ass speakers and sound system. They're rocking out. It reminds me of something I read on Amran. Somebody wrote about the history of Haiti during the bloody, bloody Haiti Revolution when they just fucking genocided the whites. He said they were still dancing. They were still dancing on every street corner as this was going on. It's fucking Haitian out there. Yeah, I mean, they're playing these badass beats, right? It's a party. And so I'm walking through, and I don't film. I filmed around the edges. I got little snips and shit, nothing worth looking at. The fuckers attacked the Portland building. Oh my God, fuck. Anyway, I mean, they graffitied the brand new Portland building. They were leaving it alone. I thought, okay, they're going to leave it alone. There's something going on there. But I'm walking through there. There's a fucking tent over there, and they got cameras set up, and they're some kind of, professional setup, and they're going to film something, and they're handing out food, and I smell barbecue, like I said, and there's pizzas, stacks of pizzas over here, and there's, like a Springer van there that's got shit. A pickup truck comes trundling by, and it's loaded in the back with pallets, probably for burning. Where the deer was is now just a giant fire pit. It's probably roaring right now. And they were lighting off fireworks already, of course. So smoke's already filled the air, and it's already giving that fucking sounds. It's just hostile, man. It's just not an easy air. But I walked through anyway. I didn't film. And I'm walking through, like I said, and that beat's thumping, and this sinister party. It's black people. That's my idea of black people. Sinister party. It's a great party until somebody gets killed. And over here, off in the back, I'm hearing some furious black guy. And, it's downtown. It could be anybody. But it's probably somebody here for the protest. Antifa Al just went over. That's a bad sign. I hope you're not like a voodoo doll, Antifa Al. I hope somebody out there didn't just fall over because of what I did. Yeah, but the furious black man, scary, like, when the black guy is in, blind rage black guy yelling at somebody, like, okay. That's happening as I'm walking through this. That's 2 hours ago, and the sun's still out. Yeah. They have pushed a goodly number of people, into a fucking moral panic, mania, that it won't be easily put back in the box, I mean, it won't be. There's like, you see how black people are reacting, and I don't blame black people for a moment, but they've comported themselves with shame yet again. There's few among them are like a Jesse Lee Peterson or somebody who, just argues for decency like a white guy would do. And just one after another, appalling mediocrity, strutting about because he's suddenly been placed atop of things. It reminds me of that film. Ever seen Aguirre, Wrath of God, the Werner Herzog classic about the conquistador goes crazy and goes up the Amazon thinking he's going to start his own little country? And it's just fucking madness along the way, and shit just keeps going wrong. And at one point, he decides he needs a king, and he takes this big, strong oath. Has anyone seen this movie? I wanted to find that clip once. I was thinking about it. It's fun. The movie, the way it plays out, it's these fucking unfortunate conquistadors on rafts way up the Amazon. The problems of society play out for them. And at one point, the conquistador Aguirre, who's leading this shit, decides he needs a king, a figurehead king, so he gets the biggest, dumbest, but strongest guy and makes him king. And that's exactly what they're kind of doing with black folk, So it's not like they're going to go back to anything they think. Now black people have a whole new expectation, this This fraud will have to be played, until we break from it, until we, some group of sane, the coalition of the sane white people manage to break away from this shit. We'll never overcome it, but we might manage to break away and separate off, from phony black rule. No thanks. It's just the humiliation of it, because there's no sensible person who would. If a Martian, super smart Martian with no dog in the fight, descended on America right now and quickly assessed all that he sees, got the whole history and everything and computed it through his big Martian brain, he would not be able to explain it, why we're doing this. Oswald says Herzog transcends partition. Yeah, Aguirre and, of course, Fitzcarraldo. Fucking glorious movies. I even like his kind of degenerate little weird movies like Bad Lieutenant, Port of Call, New Orleans, which is way better than that original one. The Brain and the Charm. Tom Anderson says WTO riots was back when Antifa at least claimed to not be on the same. Yeah, it's not Antifa. It's not the same. There was this anarchist thing that comes out of Northwest, kind of a genuine anarchist thing. It was probably not too Yiddish, that comes out of Eugene and other places. That is, their idea of anarchy, which is really separate apart from left-right. Certainly from this shit. I don't know. I think there are people, there are various factions involved here. Consider the Bolsheviks, the original Bolsheviks, the Mensheviks, the Bolsheviks, the various factions that were, stumbling along their way. So too our movement represents obviously a bunch of different factions, a bunch of delusional factions, which is maybe the scary part, which makes it so scary. Black people are in no position to understand it's a game. Antifa almost less, black people, because they're just naturally dumb, They're always this half step behind intellectually, and Antifa is delusional. And kind of missing the point that they're not really, everybody thinks they're running things. And I'm convinced about the Antifa when I'm looking at them out there and stuff. And knowing conversations I've had, having been young and, just the way people are, a lot of what's happening is you've got all these idle kids who've been just thoroughly baked in fucking paz, globo homo. Seasoned, marinated, and they've got nothing to do, and they've been sitting around having these bullshit conversations like this, like we're having, bullshit conversations about how they would change things if they could, and it's like they've suddenly been given a chance to be relevant and actually do it, and that's what's enlivening, and that's the scariest part of it. Because not only does this movement have money, and it's got the media, and it's got all the power and money on its side driving it along. It's, it's mining, a very powerful thing. And, like I said, it's like there's this negative and positive poles of this fucking dynamo that is this movement. And it's, the positive pole is black rage. Most these black people genuinely think they're being murdered on the streets, and it's no use trying to dissuade them with reason. And on the other side is the white people who think that they are genuinely, shamefully racist and doing this, right? The opposite, masochistic, polar, mirror opposite of this, right? And just fucking like a dynamo, like a fucking magneto, it just spins along. These fuckers have no idea what they've unleashed, and they have no idea. And you saw the another scary thing. They're getting optics. They're winning. They're just like Mayor Jenny's. The optics outside Mayor Jenny's house, I should show you on my Twitter, were insane. And then today you had, of course, like 180 or so black-clad, so-called Black Panthers, very suspect group, come marching into Stone Mountain, Georgia. All right, here they are right now. Sergio almost is great. Let's check in with what's going on downtown. It'll be fireworks all night, and yeah, big deal, right? They don't even have the big ones out there. I always hated the fountains, They shoot Roman candles at the building, but it's nothing really. That's the federal building. That's the Justice Center. And see that, this is funny too. This is funny. This is kind of funny. Let's see if I show you something here. What these fools are doing. Now, I can't get information on this building. I guess it's kind of... This row up here, this floor is open. You see this? These big, wide, not windows, they're whatever, openings. And they've got bars in here. Behind that is chain link fence. And when you look up in there, it looks like it's a big warehouse, like it's one big floor. And I think it's got to do with the prison. And maybe there's prisoners up there, or they get walk out their exercise area, whatever the fuck. That's where I heard those creepy noises emanating from the other day. They're shooting. So basically they would free the prisoners if they could, I guess. They're anti-cop, anti-law and order. And they're shooting the Roman candles literally up at, and maybe the prisoners' area up there. And they could conceivably get inside, because like I said, it's open air. There's chain link back there, but no glass window separating. Hey, kitty. Yeah. Well, I hope nothing happens, because, I don't want to miss the action. And it really would be nice if they just relaxed. Hey, kitty. Your weapons are feeble and weak. Oh, that was interesting. See that? That open squad bay line. That was good. I don't know. They might draw some feds. All right, kitty. What the hell, man? He's freaked out because of the fireworks. All right. There they go, of course. Burning the flag. Isn't it astounding how thoroughly the New York Times and everybody else, there they are lasering the security cam that they set up on the outside. God, they're just so ugly. Everything's just so ugly. To see people indulging in this hate. Yeah. All right, kitty. God dang it. No cops around. Let's check in with AustinZone. He's great for these streams. Portland's upper left. Seattle lower left. Recognize that guy from Seattle from the other night. This is Austin Frisch. This is channel AustinZone. Live daily briefing. Yeah, it's grim. It's grim. It's always grim. I'm just looking at Portland up here. Yeah. Same story. If you've seen one of these, you've seen them all. Oh, damn it, cat. Cat's chewing my... My cat is chewing my headphone. Can you believe that? I had earbud hanging out. Oh, God. Yeah, okay. Anyway, Seattle there. A lot of cameras on Portland tonight. Seattle, they're laying candles. Yeah, there's a guy doing that fire thing. That's a thing here in Portland. I did that once at a party. It was kind of fun. Yeah. I don't know. Where's Cheeto? Remember Cheeto, guys? I almost want to see Cheeto again. I almost want to see Cheeto's cringy routine again. Jonathan says, if Dennis gets stuck in Chaz too, it'll make for great streaming. Yeah, well, follow me on Twitter. I'll do Periscopes now. I can't live stream YouTube. I used to do that. I remember I did one. Like I checked in with a Luke Ford live stream from the ground here in Portland. It was a couple of years ago. When you could just do that. On YouTube would let you do that. Yeah, that was pretty fun. Nice low angle shot there. Yeah. Hey, I think we've got an upskirt. Somebody in Seattle, grab up this guy, PCOMG. He's upskirting women there. It's creeping me out. Please. Thank you. Yeah, fire spinning, I know. Yeah, I partied with some hippies before, you know. You got to do it at least once. I was like Joe. I was like Peter Boyle in the movie Joe. But I didn't go off. I didn't even get laid, so I guess I wasn't like him. Periscope still exists, and yeah, I did a little test run. And I can even go downtown and glom onto the city guest Wi-Fi. City still providing you Wi-Fi in the middle of all this. And, you know, save some streaming that way. So, yeah, they're on the move, it looks like. And they're backing a car down the street. Is it a cop car? Sorry. Poor kid, he got cigar ash. That's what you get for plopping there, dude. Oh. Yeah, we've got a huge problem, not just with idleness, but with the deluded idle. Wow, it's going down in Portland. They're putting their helmets on and they're marching. Let's see what happens. There's some cops probably down at the other end of this. I'm looking at this lower right-hand picture. They're bearing down on the cops. Looks like a line of them. I should be filming this. I was thinking I could perch in a tree or something. Or find a roof. Try to get some real good footage. Looks like the cops are pushing them back. Sorry, let's get some sound out here. So tiresome. They really need new material, don't they? A lot of people on the street. Back in a minute.
Fantastic, and like I met this guy actually. He was living. You know who Jesse Lindsay is by chance?
You're saying they're on the other side of the street? Yeah, they're down that road. Oh, like a block away. They drove up like halfway up the block. I can't tell. Like it looks like hey, please stop there next to the street. Wait. Please don't worry. Please don't let them.
So they just made the announcement and left?
Wouldn't it be cool if 4th of July ended up being like an actual like real revolution?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Yeah, and these going down says 30 SA guys from the 20s could crush these bitches. Yeah, that the hard hitters though are maybe like it's some rugged black guys, at least some big scary guys at least there. Antifa is training. You know, think about I remember the snowflake shit, right? There were snowflakes a couple of years ago. They were a joke. I covered the series of bullshit riots, trial runs here. These guys were training, really. Certainly learning all about the cops. They're all veterans of how the cops work. But they're getting better, you know. And they're training. They're showing up like tonight, shields, you know. They've got shields and helmets and sticks and stuff. They're getting away with carrying this shit. So I mean, I don't underestimate them. They're little punks, yeah, you see them. But I don't know. If you're in a mob, you don't have to be courageous, you know. They're getting better, right? And they're fucking crazy. They're like zombies, you know. But yeah, if it was a fair fight. Tom asks, how much longer can this coalition of jogger criminals, white hipsters, drug addicts, homosexuals, and radicals hold together? It's not even together. Yeah. It's not even together. You know, you've seen these black people. They'll come out and just vent in these weird fucking rants. So the dynamic between them isn't that we're allies. That we're all, you know, I've tried to point it out to them. I remember telling some kids in Cleveland at the fucking protests at the Republican National Convention. Isn't it, you know, isn't it curious that you're here altruistically fighting on behalf of the rights of another race of people? God bless you. They liked hearing that. But for your friends, and I kind of put it as delicately, as non-racist as I could, the blacks, it's kind of like the opposite. It's kind of like racial pride, yada, yada, yada. Does not compute with them. They don't get it. They like the idea that they're altruistic, though, of course. Portland's lit. Looks like it's going down in Portland. It looks like tear gas is being thrown and tossed back at the police in Portland. Yeah, don't blame the blacks. Don't blame Antifa. Don't blame the engines for wanting to blow up Rushmore. But I do think the engines are well situated for the post-America. They probably have the reservations in these people. That antifa is funny. That heavyset girl. What's this guy wearing? Some sort of...
They use tear gas.
Yeah.
Here, I got some spray. Hold on, stay right here.
Looks like they dumped a lot of tear gas on them. Liberal use of tear gas. Well, it's the 4th. They had some extra.
Right in the middle of it.
Looks like all of these are Portland except Seattle, Washington, lower left. More upskirt action in Seattle. Oh, I thought that was something. I thought that was a bare midriff. Never mind.
Oh my gosh.
There's a little fire going by the where the deer was.
Oh, there we are. Sorry about that. Are you guys okay? Yeah, wow.
Well, they seem to be, for the moment, Antifa seems to be on their heels. They're always a little dazed after a good
Did it come from the
dose
top of the
of
building too?
tear gas.
Oh wow, okay.
I was gonna say that, like either they threw it down or they fucking topped it really far.
Yeah.
Right in front.
Yes, then he's going down. This is a revolution
So
from
that was
above.
definitely tear gas. It definitely wasn't declared a riot.
But we don't know who's.
Dude, don't show pictures of your kid on
Oh
the
yeah,
street.
for sure.
I don't know. Doesn't feel right.
That was tasty. Very spicy.
Can confirm that was
It's strange. We can do it all.
Right here. I'm getting enough wood, so I just smells like citrus.
Oh yeah, no, that is spicy.
that was spicy as fuck.
So they'll bunch up again if there's a line of cops there.
They try to leave his ass.
It's almost like the cops go there deliberately to stand there and catch flack for a while and just wear them down over the course of the night. They're going to be out until sunrise.
God damn it.
I think I'll open a hangout just in case. Yeah. Spurgbuster says Dennis's voice works better than a sleeping pill. I don't know if that's a compliment or not, but I like it. Tom Anderson asked, do you support just abandoning? They said he's I don't. No, we're claiming that we can. We should maybe converge on one that's a good prospect for claiming. Where you could take over the local government. Yeah. Boise, Idaho. Let's all head to Boise. All right. We'll make this open. It's the 4th of July. All right, let's check back in quickly with Austin.
No peace! What? No justice! No peace! Yeah, they just deployed tear gas. Hi, beautiful. what a great thing to walk up to, right? Oh my gosh. Yeah, they gave one warning to stop doing fireworks at the building, and then they came out and deployed tear gas because there's just so many people.
Our streets!
Oh, how are you doing?
All right, all these views are Portland, Oregon, apparently.
I don't have a lighter though.
Looks like we're the best prospect for a riot again tonight. Yay, Portland, Portland.
Every year on 420, our picture pops up.
The best time. The best time.
From now on, somebody's really firing right into the damn thing. But it's impossible to know if it gets blasting. Well, this is actually a terrible place to be. They're going to rush right in this one.
They just lit him off at the door.
Get a shield!
All right, they're up close to Justice Center, letting off the Roman candles. Let's see if that... They're just, like, poking the beast with big sticks, trying to get the marshals to come out, and maybe they'll get their fucking police brutality.
When they came out, you know, y'all heard the announcement that no more fireworks were to be shot at the center. And this is the people's response.
Okay, hear that. The cops
one of the cannons
told them stop shooting fireworks at the building, and so they're doing it. Some was like luring them into it, right, for the cops. Okay, now we get to go west.
Cardboard shields.
It's out there, like I said, at about 7 daylight, and people are already throwing firecrackers at the doors and shit.
People are continuing to kind of
The voice of the people, God help us.
A lot of random explosions tonight, folks. A lot of random explosions tonight.
I hope nobody freak with a real bomb
about the
shows up,
voice.
guys.
Yeah, I'll take it off until it happens again. But yeah, a lot of random explosions tonight. Again, this all started because for about an hour or two, people were just kind of launching fireworks at this building, which is the Justice Center, and so it's sort of police headquarters, and it also has a bunch of arrested people. It's our jail. And this building, which is the federal courthouse. People have been really just firing a shitload of fireworks at both of these buildings. No appreciable damage. They're both like pretty solid concrete buildings. But at a certain point, the LRAD came out, the police sound system, and was like, "You got to stop shooting at the courthouse, or we're gonna do some shit." And then people were like, "Oh, the LRAD came out, so we have to go all rush to where the LRAD was in a big crowd." And then some federal troops came out and tear gassed people, but just a little bit, and then everyone ran away. And now people are back in the street, but there's less fireworks now because I think people are just getting ready for the cops to do their thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the way it works. Thank you. That's so much
My parents
better.
might have gotten a little tear gassed.
Sounds like he didn't get tear gas too bad himself.
So
They've got the there's the front line down
people
there.
always ask about the mix
umbrellas.
of races at these events. I can say as a rule, these are the most diverse protests I've seen in Portland, and they're at least as diverse as the city, if not more so.
Robert
Portland is, of
Evans
course,
speaking.
the whitest city in the United States. I think it's 73% white. So obviously the majority of the demonstrations, like the majority of everything in Portland, are white, but I would call these more diverse than the general population of the city. Alrighty. Oh boy, that was a big one right inside the fucking courthouse. Again, I do block the jets because we don't need that fucking shit. Alright. So. This is all fun. Yeah, there's been a lot of fireworks fired off. Hey, thank you, man. Yeah, now we wait for the shouty boy. You know, there's over 1,000. This is the biggest demonstration we've seen in a little while. Hey, doing good. How are you? I saw Nick a little bit ago. What's up? We're just looking for people. Oh. I saw him right up there a little bit ago, but Nick moves fast. I have no idea where he is now. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's the biggest crowd I've seen in a week or two, really. Yeah. Yeah, and it's a crowd that has a lot of fireworks in it, so I do think the police are a little bit more reticent to go in, their usual way, because there's a shitload of people who may have exploded.
There's a lot of people. No, it's hard to make arrests when there's so many people.
The feds. The feds moved in and they shot off like literally 2 or 3 tear gas grenades and then pulled back. Yeah. I think it was just because people were, they were doing a courthouse thing, which people do now keep targeting the courthouse since the feds gassed us. So maybe that didn't work the way they wanted it to.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that is worth noting.
Yeah, I wondered why the past 2 or 3 days they've been focused on
And
the
where
feds.
the LRAD was, and when the feds came out and tear gassed people, people started shooting more fireworks at the federal courthouse. So, I don't know. Draw what conclusions from that you would like.
Well, yeah, it could be the cops trying to draw them in, but the cops have every right to say, stop shooting fireworks at the courthouse.
Hard for me to tell with my vantage point.
Robert Evans actually does good reports. He's a sympathizer, but at least he doesn't. With the other guys, if you watch the other guys on here, they can't believe the cops dare even be on the street,
Oh, good. Police dog
It's
sightings.
an outrage that they're not even out there. No, they're going to start fighting amongst themselves. They were
So
last
we'll
night.
see what
It was
tonight
ugly
brings.
Last night, an ugly
Now
mood.
things are back to being pretty quiet, and folks have mostly stopped firing fireworks for the time being. So I don't know if they'll start up again, or what. Oh, people are starting to march. So that could be something.
When in doubt, they march.
That's interesting. Yeah, the NLG folks are real troopers. People are now chanting
National
20's
Lawyers
K's
Guild.
name, and a black man who was killed by Portland police. And the crowd appears to be moving down between the federal courthouse and the Justice Center. NLG's offering pens to get people's names on them, or to get their
Lawyers
number
Guild.
on people's arms. Yep. Oh, yeah.
Lawyers Guild guys are worthless. They can't give you advice. We had one on the bus when we all got busted. He's sitting next to me, and guys are trying to ask him questions. I can't.
So the crowd's moving down now.
Can't give you advice on that and this. He just gives you the number. He's there just trying to trip up the
With a
cops.
thing like this.
Don't really care
This is the
about you.
police bureau headquarters,
If
and they've really locked it up tight.
something
And,
happens to you that he can
yeah.
use on the cops,
Here
yeah,
we
he's
are in the
enlivened,
crowd.
but otherwise.
People chanting "Whose streets are streets," and then marching.
Yeah.
Oh, I hear the LRAD. Mask is going back on. We're telling people to be subject to arrest and use of force, including munitions. Crowd is still moving forward.
Yeah, if you
Well,
think
they're
Robert's
gonna stop.
obnoxious, you should hear the other guys. There's the LRAD.
I don't know
Big
that an
speaker.
unlawful assembly's been declared. I have not heard an unlawful assembly be declared yet. I just heard the mass people.
Boy,
not to
Pussy
shoot fireworks
Seattle is
anymore.
Seattle's doing a little installation art, right?
I'll put the phone here. I'm gonna get down low.
Portland.
So I don't see a riot line yet. I see the NLG, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna get up with them. Sorry. Look at the NLG now, and
Yeah, all right. Good work. Thank you, Robert Evans out of Portland, Oregon. Thank you, Adam Frisch, for this channel, this wonderful live feed. Indies Going Down says, China, please take us over. I will pledge loyalty to the Dragon Emperor Mao, whoever. China might be thrown in with this. They might be helping out. Wouldn't that be funny if China had a good hand in this? Boy, look how fast this guy's going on Trey Stewart. What the fuck is he doing? Wow, that was a great shot. I don't know. He's holding something up on a stock and running. Anyway. In these going down points out no Hawaii person under 30 has a fucking regional accent. Yeah. I mean, coming out of Southern Cal in the 70s, 80s, you didn't have a real regional accent. You know, people really couldn't tell. I could still tell my relatives from Minnesota. They had a little bit of that twangy, you know, that Midwestern thing. Been to the South, I've heard the Panhandle accent. That was going good in the 80s. Yeah, it's unfortunate. These people, yeah, the Chaz, they have one Globo Homo accent, one Tower of Globo. The Tower of Globo Homo.
If you continue to engage the federal courthouse with projectiles and fireworks, you will be subject to arrest and use of force.
Yeah, eventually they'll try and clear the streets. Line up some more tear gas. I have no idea how many people out there, but it looks like hundreds, 3, 4 at least.
We're just gonna be soon. But I don't see a riot line, I do see. Just look at the size of this crowd. A whole shitload of people. And I don't see any riot line yet. So, I can't tell you what kind of call. Hey, John. Oh, my parents just got tear gas. Yeah. We'll see. Oh, sorry, I just got my thing going. Hey, John. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure they're fine. Woo! Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen.
I didn't know. What do you think's going to happen?
I mean, I think they might try to wait and...
After this goes a couple more weeks. I should be out there, guys, broadcasting from...
I honestly think they might keep circulating the ORAD and calling from different areas to keep the crowd moving and not setting off explosives, because that might prove to be a successful strategy until this spins out and they can beat people up. I don't know. We'll see. Still no cops. Not really. Huh? Oh, it's not. Yeah. Someone on a megaphone? Giving some very good advice about how if we stand here, police can come from all directions. She says she's fine staying here because fuck the police. If we stand here, I want some allies in the front to protect some people of color, and the crowd comes surging forward. Yep.
Too
People
funny.
with helmets and shields taking to the front to be able to protect people of color who are in the crowd. Unfortunately, people have not taken yet the advice to get out of this intersection where the police can come from all four sides.
Got to protect all those hard-hitting brothers in there,
That would
right?
be also a piece of advice
Better
that I
hear the
recommend
bust heads themselves.
people take.
Too funny. We're going to throw our bodies between the authorities, between our parents and the
A
daddies.
black woman with a megaphone got on and said that she wanted to warn people this is a bad position because the police can come in from all sides, which they can't. And she also said that if we're going to stay here, and she's trying to stay here because she lives here, it would be good for people to get folks who are white and who can handle, who have shields and shit up to the front to kind of protect people of color.
And you see this guy's a total activist and it's got a helmet that says press on the front. You know. So it's like they got their press guys. They're probably trying to get their medics, if they're phony medics, to get an exception too, you know, in the rules of engagement. They get to go to war with the cops and adjust the rules of engagement as they go along. Yeah. Patriot Prayer showed up in Salem yesterday, I think. Yeah. They're tough guys, Patriot Prayer, but there's not enough of them. They would come down here, tiny, and the little feisty, half Irish, half Japanese guy, Joey, what's his name, would come down here, and a dozen of them would stalk around, and the lefties would surround them and outnumber them and harass them, but wouldn't really touch them for all of it. It was all just training for Antifa leading up to this. You know, a lot happened over them while we were, you know, kind of scoffing at them and just watching this weirdness. This was developing, you know. They were getting, you know, used to it. The whole culture, you know, this culture was just developing. They were getting away with it. Look, they've been getting away with it since Trump came along, because the deep state doesn't really want to prosecute them. And, you know, on that level alone, it was bound to build to a head like this, even without the, you know, the sudden push. You know, George Floyd, you know, it's almost like the elite was desperate and pulled the ripcord. And I don't know why they're so fucking desperate to be rid of Trump, for instance. It really seems inevitable, right? We sit here and we talk about how fucking inevitable it is. Looks like they're up at the doors. We sit here and bemoan the inevitability, and it just seems that way, but yet they can't wait, right? They've got to do it now, and they've got to do it by taking out Trump in the next election. You know, your imagination runs wild, but you know there's nothing to explain it, really, because like when Trump first came around, a lot of people said, they're so fearful of a Trump presidency because they're all going to go to jail, this and that. None of that happened. And they're acting now like, oh, the second time around, yeah, it's going to be the worst thing ever. And you would think they would be able to make their peace with Trump because he's not one of them. He's kind of a neoliberal, except on the immigration shit. It's weird.
So I'm going to move back a little bit. We'll see what happens next. All right. Huh? Hey. We just had a plane go right past us. I think they shot. Huh? Oh, they opened the door and now they've lost me. So they cops in there. Let's get back here. So the cops are shotting us from the gas from that door. Yeah. They're dropping tear gas out of the windows. It looks like they dropped gas or smoke by this door. The police inside. This is the police station. This is the federal courthouse here. You can see the gas cloud here. So, yeah.
They're going to try and get a fire started and force this monster out of there.
Lots of gas. Lots of gas. Yeah, they were kind of just dropping it out of the window. Oh, you see another firework going off there? So
they're getting gassed and they don't know the source of the gas, I think.
Who had respirators in there dropping fireworks. And there were some, we think of pepper balls being past our heads. But I doubt they were aiming for that, to be honest. Ooh, yeah, there's some fucking gas in the air. Yeah. That's a lot of... Yeah. Yeah. I gotta stay back my eyes. Let's go this way.
Summer of Love is just getting underway, baby.
Yeah. Here, let's get your eyes, buddy. I got you. Are you sure?
Yeah, I think I'm good. I can. It's light.
Chat up the girl, Robert. Interview somebody, Robert.
Yeah, so, I have not seen a declaration, just police to leave the courthouse alone. And it's the feds dropping the tear gas. I think it was smoke that the cops tossed out here. I don't want another big one. Blue streets are free! Blue streets are free! Blue streets are free! Blue streets! Can y'all hear me okay talking through this respirator?
This is every night here, guys. This is pretty. This is a little more bigger and rambunctious, but it's been like this.
It's the pieces that are fun to read about in the history books that you wouldn't necessarily want to live through. So whenever things start turning off like this, we call it the cool zone. Yeah, and yeah, we're definitely cool zone adjacent right now. And yeah, it's interesting. The police just kind of threw one grenade out that little door they have to the side, and then they've just been dropping gas, but they're not really leaving. I haven't actually seen an officer, so they're not actually leaving. They're just kind of dispensing munitions when
Cops
people
won't
get
come
too
out of the
close to their
building if they
comfort,
can help it.
and set off a bunch of fireworks.
You know, these guys are just so outraged when they finally come out. Yeah, it's everything to taunt them to come out, and then they come out. My God, can you believe rubber bullets?
Don't seem to want to go about fucking with this many people. So now we've got a crew here on one side who are kicking stuff, throwing things, and I think we probably are not that far away from more gas being dispensed. Yep, they're shooting. They're shooting with the pepper balls. We've got an LRAD up to the left. Straight to clear the riot. Straight to riot. Riot to riot. Oh. So we have a riot, folks. We have a riot. Jesus Christ. People are really just continuing to fire fireworks. And you're hearing, police impact or federal agents firing probably pepper balls, maybe some foam ammo, maybe rubber bullets in response. Sounds like pepper balls to me. The one that broke near me kind of felt like a pepper ball. Yeah, you can see here one of the murder slits. That's an old medieval term, I think. So that's where they're shooting out from at people. So we definitely have like an old-fashioned medieval siege here. With this sort of crowd getting their shields and phalanxes to the front. Yeah, you see a crowd getting their shields to the front. You see the defenders firing out of murder holes. You see fireworks being shot into the thing. This is oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah. Quite a night, everybody. Quite a night. And I can't tell what's smoke from fireworks and what's tear gas. Huh? Oh, that's more tear gas, though. Somebody's moving to disperse the tear gas. Definitely more gas here, and they are continuing to fire very heavily. We've got gas in the crowd, gas in the crowd. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Yeah, wow. Okay.
What is that?
Shit is going wild. Somebody's riding a bicycle with a shield through the crowd. Fireworks are firing back too. There's gas behind us. Let's go through.
The first one I said, I don't think that's
may be deployed. Leave the area now.
Wonderful footage. Thank you, Robert. Wonderful. That's 4th Ave. That's right in front of City Hall. They are clearing out. See us gas. Look at how much they put out there. People are actually driving away. Getting in the cars.
We need some medic!
Wonderful work, Robert. I can taste the tear gas.
This is the Portland Police Bureau. This has been declared a riot.
This is going to be a...
Tear gas and other crowd control munitions may be deployed. Leave the area now.
At the least, they're going to break up into small groups and just be harassing groups all in.
Fuck you, pig!
Fuck that Burns.
See on the right is the Portland building. It's got this beautiful building. They just spent $200 million redoing it, and the fuckers started fucking graffitiing it. They're fucking disgusting. Yeah, a lot of tear gas, I can tell. We'll be in the air out there tomorrow. Great shot, wonderful work. I wish I was bringing this to you guys live myself. I'll figure out how to do that. Well, they'll be bitching about the tear gas in that district court.
Yeah. We're gonna take a left on that bad boy. Okay.
Moral dilemma. Do we give them a better slogan to spare us? But we would be giving them a more effective slogan, maybe. Still, it would spare us. Okay. The nursery rhyme, melody, rhythm, whatever you call it. It's like the fucking Beastie Boys. Their raps were always like, nah, 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 huh. Nah, 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 huh. Damn them. Let's see if they're chanting something better.
This is a cop riot! Everybody just stay calm until we win these!
The melting pot. So they're on Main and...
there's a good chance I'm going to stay. I just, right now, need closer for pickup.
Main and 6th Avenue.
I just,
downtown from Broadway to 1st Avenue, Columbia to Yamhill is closed. Disperse from that area now.
I'm appalled at the lack of people of color representation in your ranks, frankly. BLM Portland. This is astounding. I'm not seeing a single black or even non-white person. I don't even see a cappuccino in there.
This area is closed. Move west. Continue moving west. Get out of downtown now. Move past Broadway. This area is closed.
Probably going to head for Pioneer Square on Broadway and yeah. All right, the cops are on the move. Impressive. I don't see the police in the picture yet. This is Southwest 6 going into downtown Portland. We're heading north on 6th from Maine. Well into the hundreds maybe. Give me a good panorama. I'm going to see how many there are there. It looks like a lot. And still, Hawaii. Isn't it funny that, what's his name, Robert Evans was talking about, we're going to have to protect the people of color and get around them. And there's none there. Yeah. We got, guys, remember what they said in the training, white allies, we must protect our people of color. Could somebody find me a person of color in this crowd of fucking, like, teeming crowd? Go find them up. You know Sally, she's mixed, right? Is it okay to say that? Fuckers. I think this is Teebs Gaming. It's giving us this great thing. Thank you, Teebs Gaming. Wonderful work. Intrepid work. Should be you. If only you could use your gifts for good, Teebs.
They're coming.
Yeah, you might vomit in a little bit. It might give you digestive issues. I was just like, yeah, it just broke. And I was like, stay together, stay tight!
Okay, this is Broadway.
Hey, Broadway, you have a mask right here. You need a mask.
I didn't know I was going to do something.
But it's in the mask. We need to keep walking. We need to keep walking. Just to here. This is it. They said Broadway.
funny, when this shit's going on too, there are people who are just stuck, who wander upon it. Well, of course, a lot of the cars are Yahoo support.
What's up in the war from, asshole? Stop running away from your street! What happened to my peaceful right to assemble? You're not here! I was just having a party in the park, asshole. Some civil disobedience in the States of America?
Yeah.
Hey, he just ran a red light! Are you gonna fucking do something about that?
Yeah, I saw a guy in a truck who was racing around like me, trying to get Vantage Park and
might be
record.
something.
And he almost T-boned a lady who looked like someone who was just trying to get out of there, like wandered into the scene, because that's always happening. Yeah, it's totally irresponsible what they're doing, you know. And you can be a few blocks over from this shit, and well, not this. This is getting so big, but I don't know, most people are clearing out of downtown tonight, but usually it's a case of, like I said, regular people stumbling into this. Very dangerous.
I have the liquid in my bag.
Maalox, yeah. I know, I thought it was gonna be that too, but it was soap, which I know that baby soap helps like get it off of your skin, but it doesn't.
Oh, baby, talk about baby soap some more, darling. My antifa, Annie. Antifa Matahari. Yeah. Mataharam. Oswald makes a good point. I bet half the population of suburban Portland has no idea this is going on. They've got to know, only because we're not that big, but if it was left to the media, I mean, the regular media here is covering it. It's kind of like, you know, they're calling them riots and stuff. The regular local channels aren't as bad as the nationals. The New York Times, if you've seen it, it's just astounding what the Post and Times are doing. Like I said, it's just evidences the conspiratorial nature, because how much of it is just held in the media aspect of it. There's nothing, you know, usually they have more to work with. The Iraq War and WMDs and all this shit when they conned us into Iraq or whatever. But this time it's this ridiculous George Floyd thing that they are blowing up into, you know, 1848.
You have something to distract yourself. It's tough.
It is what it is. It was already like one of the things here and there, but then it was like she didn't have passion for this. Like my dad was like,
yeah, you're either in a revolution together or you're not.
And then I'm not going to take them to
Yeah, that makes total sense.
And it's like, it's really nice somebody to kind of help me feel and somebody who thinks like the same.
Yes, totally.
Totally. It's going to grow. It's fun.
Yeah, nice, good. I don't see no riot here.
Take off your riot gear.
I don't see no riot here.
Take off your riot gear.
I don't see no riot here.
Take off your riot gear.
I don't see no riot
Cup shaking up one of his canisters of something.
I don't see no riot here. I don't see no riot here.
Get that. Oh,
I
yeah.
don't see no riot here.
Strobe light right behind the guy with the sign.
I don't see no riot here. I don't see no riot here. I don't see no riot here.
I don't see no riot here.
Freaks. And there's the cop cameraman.
If it was a riot, then fucking every single 4th of July celebration is a goddamn riot, okay?
It's just a 4th of July celebration / dance party.
I don't shoot fireworks at police stations. Or jails.
We're losing to a bunch of up-talking fucking 90 IQ Karens. I don't even like to use the Karen slur.
Take off your riot gear! You should have dropped out day one. You should have dropped out day one. You can't even run. You're playing one of the officers who shoot and kill people. Fuck you. S-18? What the fuck is S-18, bitch? Bye-bye, bitches. Alpha Bounty motherfucker.
They're marking grenades.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Fucking what the fuck? Get back on your feet. Get nothing wrong. Nobody did nothing wrong.
Nice. Wonderful work.
Sorry.
They throwing fireworks back at him?
Okay, so this is what they're shooting at people right here. This is a marking grenade. It came from this. It came from this.
Wonderful work.
Yeah, definitely.
I feel like a...
This is what this was. Yeah. Yeah, it's a paint marker of some kind. Yeah, definitely. It's a paint marker of some kind. Yeah, that came from that.
Is there a...
I don't see any kind of, no. Oh, wait, is that an N on the side? Oh, no, it's just my markings.
Yeah.
Look at the expiration date.
Well,
there's no numbers on it. There's no numbers on it or anything. I just saw it pop out of the thing.
Right. There should be...
Go find somebody who's got some on them. Are they trying to mark people? I don't get it. It's just another deterrent.
I see you out here all the time. Thanks for being out here.
Definitely, I see you too.
Yeah, thank you.
What do you stream as?
Love, exciting, and
Yeah. What, are you on?
BLM. We're here for you
Isn't it so funny? The
in
community's
Portland.
Yeah, big same.
We met at that one riot.
No, I think it's
I don't remember.
grenade like this. I believe it was this one right here. I saw it explode and bounce over this way, and I was like, oh fuck, okay, let me at it. So,
Stay safe. It was good meeting you.
Yeah, I
you
hate
too,
that this
thank you.
chippy's out there getting the shots and I'm in here sitting on my
Can you
ass.
put this in my bag safely?
Yeah. Honestly, you know, if I felt comfortable among these fuckers, I'm more afraid of them, obviously, than the
I
cops.
also need more. Hell yeah, cavalry!
I should just gear up as press and go out there
Can you
fucking.
rinse off my hands some more?
Some people out there know.
Glad you're here. Can you rinse off my hands some more by chance? I fucking hate that there was soap on that.
I still have it on my hands too.
So that tear gas definitely felt a little stronger than what I
know, I think they're already.
That's great.
Okay.
Yes, Oswald, they don't really have demands, specific demands. They just want to tear it all down. It's like the Sex Pistols song. I don't know what I want, but I know how to get it. Yeah, it's so nuts, and it's so nuts how, you know, they were doing this ridiculous hoax, and then Twitch TV, Teebs Gaming, live daily from 9:30 Pacific Standard Time, 9:30 p.m. till late. Okay, Teebs, well done. Great work. Maybe you know, could someday consider coming over to the light. Yeah, even you, Teebs. You have to do something about the uptalk. But, you know, you find a lot of those affectations fall away. You know? Who's the douchebag with the mustache? Somebody asked. I did not see the douchebag with the mustache. I had a bad dream once about a literal douchebag with a mustache.
Yeah. Oh.
A lot of people. Look at this.
On streets! On streets! On streets! On streets!
I know, I saw you. Right on that scale with my face? No. Oh, good. You look like a friend. Oh, no.
This is not funny anymore, guys. I want to go home. This is not fun anymore. Can we just go back to something 1990 or some shit? What in the hell? All of this over the plight of the blacks and the power of George Floyd's big, giant, ugly head getting squashed down on the asphalt. Why am I such a prick that I not moved? Yeah. I don't think I'm the heartless one. In these goings down, says all these people decades from now will meet their ends at the hands of refugees the Biden administration floods us with. Schadenfreude. Yeah, no, they welcome it. They want to die. They are for the death cult. They achieve salvation through self-abnegation. It's a very scary thing. And there they are. There they are. Legion. And this is happening not just here. This is well into our second month of this. Not a black person among them either. This is a curious thing. And they're going to be confronting cops soon enough. There's too many people out there. This is fucked. The cops are... Poor fucking cops. Yeah, I'm not going to say a word against the cops here. It's not about the cops. See, law enforcement is essentially an indifferent institution, and that's why they have to fucking be done with it. It is by its nature indifferent, you know what I mean? If everything's working right, if the laws are good and the people are sane, you know, it works. And we had a pretty good system, frankly, and it was just, you know, it was oppression to black people. Liberal democracy is oppression to black people. That's what's really happening. And that's why their liberation, like one of them said, is going to feel like oppression was. It's going to be oppression. It's going to be their shitty world. All right, here come the cops. Yeah, they get into it, you know, they have some discipline, they hang tight. They're emboldened by the fact that the cops aren't doing shit. There's some guy in full combat gear. But they definitely will run from CS gas. You got to. That shit's too hot. Hardly anybody's got a proper gas mask on. Where are they? Broadway and Salmon, maybe? This is not about getting rid of the cops. This is about rewriting the laws and the understanding behind the laws and redefining the cops. They're going to keep the guns and shit. Like I said, they're going to keep, when they inherit these police departments like ours, the surveillance capabilities and data that's already been collected out there. The cops are going to be there, Stasi and stuff. Here come the Kettlers. Here come the cops. All right. 5th and Salmon. They're at 5th and Salmon. There's some kind of scooter out there. Going to keep harassing the cops with fireworks. Look at the guy on the scooter out there in the middle of the street. Isn't that insane? Holy shit. They'll just go around him, watch. They're just going to go right around him. You know. Cops are feeling incredibly restrained. Say what you will about Karen. She's right on the front line now. Well done, Deebs. I think this is Deebs. See, that's like a 100-pound girl throwing that little thing at the cop. Cop in the back with the camera on the stock on high. His own like selfie stick camera. All right, here they come. Oh, she dropped the camera. She's just running. Level that camera, sweetheart. Yes. Good work, Karen. Oh. It's a guy. Well, might as well be.
Oh, you don't want to stream anymore? Alright.
There's a good shot. Teebs. Here's Teebs. Look at the trains are going. See? Arrest being made. One arrest. So we've seen one arrest.
police perspective.
And is the train running? What time is it? I think the train's running. It's not midnight. This is, well, it's July 4th, though. If the Max is out there, they wouldn't park it out there. The train must be running. Holy shit. Tense standoff in Portland. Somebody hijacked the train. Yeah, that's Portland's Max. I guess it's light rail, but it's not the lighter rail. We've got, no, it is light rail, yeah. And we've got a trolley in that, yeah. Good light rail here. Well, Robert Evans is getting some good shots. They're throwing smoke down there. I wonder if what that girl found was a smoke canister. I saw the girl earlier thought they were throwing paintball-like things at them. Maybe those are smoke canisters. Because I don't see anybody marked with paint. There's the paddy wagon. They don't have a lot of manpower on this intersection, really, for cops, for all the people that are out there. There's hardly anybody out there. So protesters are not harassing them, but they will eventually start collecting around this group of cops. Cops are going to clear out.
I'm just about out of here.
Maybe not. I still haven't seen one single person of color. Portland.
As well.
Shameful.
And I think I see the ride, so I'm gonna get out of here. I still don't have a gas mask. It's really holding me back. Unfortunately, this weekend, it's a 3-day long weekend. Everyone's taking off Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so no shops open. But first thing Monday, I'm gonna go down.
Keep shooting. This is good.
So it should be a little easier on me to be out here in these conditions. Got some money on that soon. Meantime, stay safe.
Oh.
Take care, everyone. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.
Dude.
Thank you, Portland RoboCop, for the donation and also requesting this video.
Oh, don't make us watch this. We were watching the riots.
Put it in reverse, Terry. Put it in reverse. Oh, Lord. Lord, Jesus. Oh, Lord. Oh, Jesus. What you doing, Terry? Terry, what you doing?
Yeah, there you go. All right. Can we get back to the action? No, we don't have to watch all of them. We're
back to Portland.
Thank you.
This is Portland Police Bureau.
right, we're behind the police now. This is great. Who's this? Good work.
Thank you, Kevin. Thank you very much for the donation. Sorry I missed this one. Said smoke for the rioters and different smoke for Queen Di.
Now we've got some feds making an arrest. Wow. Looked like the camera was right in the face of some feds making an arrest. Turn the camera back on them. There they are.
Police Bureau. This incident has been declared a riot. You're ordered to disperse.
I'm assuming the guys in military-like gear are. All right, they're making several arrests.
What's your name? What's your name?
This is the Portland Police Bureau. This incident has been declared a riot. You're ordered to disperse. You're subject to arrest and use of force, including crowd control munitions and tear gas. Leave the area now.
What's your name? Connor what?
Portland, Oregon.
Connor O'Shea.
We need
Call
RoboCops.
the NLG for Connor O'Shea. Connor O'Shea.
What do you say about BLM protesters, RoboCop? Stay out of trouble.
Are you okay, honey?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
Are you the one who got my glasses?
Yeah.
Thank you, yeah.
Yeah, I got you, girl.
See how exciting it is for him? It's fun. It's fun. They've never felt so alive. Sadly. Doing this ridiculous shit.
Once again, this is the stream from the police, the Portland police.
Fucking crowd
All
cloud
right.
of tear gas, honestly. I'm kind of nervous. I can't go back because there's a cop walking behind me.
This is a cop's body cam. No, not now.
I hear them shooting.
I saw one black person.
You
I
guys
can't
okay?
point. I hope they're keeping him safe.
Oh,
And
fuck.
hear all
Emily
this
Gansberg.
cars on the
If
street
it's Emily
honking.
Gansberg, someone please call the NLG for Emily Gansberg. E-M-I-L-Y.
Call who?
Gansberg.
MOD.
What's your name? Eric Hoofenagel. Please, someone call the NLG for Eric Hoofenagel.
NOD. National Organization. So the cops are moving about in a caravan in the streets now, in vehicles. It's like Somalia. They're like Black Hawk Down, a caravan. They're going to get stuck.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
Take out about 500 of these antifa in a minute. No, in these goings downs, I don't want them to take out our Karen camera person. We'll have to endure her.
For as much battery as I have left.
We're looking at, not looking at what we're hearing, obviously. We're looking at a police cam.
Snack
It's
band's
just
down
awesome.
here. I see a
And we're
bunch of
hearing
people.
Karen. We might be seeing Karen back there or something too. That would be kind of cool if we were seeing Karen and watching this other end. Where are they? And everybody's going north. Okay, that looks like 3rd Ave. They're moving north out of downtown, it looks like.
Right.
And LG, she was probably saying hi. Yeah, I know it's the guild.
That's Trevor.
Lots of cops now on the street.
That's Sergeant Trevor right there. I see his fucking stripes. I can't look at him too long or else it'll fall off. There's a ton of...
Somebody threw some firework
there are
right
a
in the
ton
middle
of
of them.
sheriff's deputies also here.
They've got cops from other municipalities, sheriffs, and
So that's up on a... Fuck, where am I? That's up on 4. Oh, hell yeah. Okay. I'll do my best. Hell yeah, I fucking love that LG. God, I fucking love them. They help
she loves the LG, Laura's Guild.
Ashley! Ashley, you okay?
I'm fine, bro.
Okay.
I'm fucking fine. Apparently, I'm white and stay on the sidewalk, so it don't fucking matter what I do. Bullshit.
Do you need some medical attention?
No, I think we're okay. Thank you. Okay.
Anybody need medical attention? Huh? Some fucking thirsty guy with a red fucking, that's what that was. Thirsty guy with a red fucking patch on. You guys need medical attention? They might have to cut your path, like. Looks like we're on the cop cam now. Thank you, Adam Costello out of Portland. I hate that these guys are all connected.
Hold on, I gotta put the stream down for a sec.
This is going to end badly today.
Go, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going.
Okay. Dansberg, D-A-N-S-B-E-R-G.
You hear all those rubber bullets hitting the ground? Somebody got hit. Hear them? They were getting pelted.
Come here, honey. Come here. Lift up those goggles. It's just water right now, but it'll help. It'll help. Do you need spray, honey? Do you have water? It's just, yeah, it's just, oh, regular water. Here. Here. Hold on. Here you go, honey.
When they let go of those rubber bullets, you just cup
find
you know
Princess.
what. Alright, you don't want to catch one there. Nice shot. Great work. Who is this? Yeah, none of those bastards paid the taxes for those streets, but they're theirs. Been handed to you, you dummies. Now we're gonna take a shit in the middle of the street. That's how we didn't take it. You don't really have any fucking real fucking ideas. Grounding. What's that? That just sounds like fireworks. What is that? Yeah, it's just the fireworks. Yeah, I thought the cops had him a new toy.
What the fuck?
It's one of those little firework candles.
Fucking idiot.
Now they're angry at the guy for lighting up. Yeah.
I know, but still, don't be fucking dumb, bro. They fucking hit me
Oh.
with it too.
Look at the cute little Asian girl.
Fucking idiots, dude.
What are you doing out there, sweetie? Where are they? Okay.
Fucking dumbass.
Oh, they're on NATO. They're at the riverfront. There's a fire station
Why is
there
it
right
quiet? Is it halftime?
across the
What's that?
street from where they are. Looks like they're going to go to Tom McCall Waterfront Park and take that shit over. Whose park? Our park.
So when I'm down here, at least if I'm somewhere else, I can know what's going on.
Yeah, it helps a lot of people find the group and shit.
Yeah, Paul.
Yeah, no problem.
There's no blacks. Like it's earlier
Really
it
good
was
at
a
finding
blacker
me.
vibe
I
and
don't
it
know
was
if it's by
scary.
accident or what.
I like to go to places that look
Whenever
best.
the darkies do show up, man, it's scarier because they're just more threatening and they're looming around.
It's like a confrontation with the cops. You can just go to the police and I'll be up there.
And you know these fuckers aren't going to stop them if they decide to do anything.
There it is.
There's the Portland sign
Oregon sign.
with the deer on it. They haven't fucked that up yet. They'll get around to it. Now they're heading from NATO back in towards downtown. They're at the north end of downtown in the kind of run-down section. I think at the other end of this little street is Voodoo Donuts on 3rd and a kind of funky district.
Yo, Sam. Cheeto. I couldn't tell if you were looking for me or not.
I was like looking for a good spot to go pee.
I kind of got to pee. Dude, there's a whole park right there.
Tom asks, will the joggers eventually start attacking? Of course. They're probably already preying on them wherever they can. Yeah. This is just meat for the joggers. And these people are placing the joggers on high, so yeah.
The bridge
You know.
is right there.
Yeah.
Where's Princess? I heard her on a speaker. Where is she? Fuck. I just heard her from over here. With the speaker.
Yeah.
She gone.
There's one black guy. Oh, white. Whitey, white, white. Some people are completely covered up, but those are usually white. Whitey-fa. Drum boy, white.
We have nowhere to go, but we're just gonna keep on marching. We're just gonna keep on marching, cutting corners, and if the cops fuck with us, we're gonna fuck with them back. Fuck them. Period. Let's just stay together. It is very important that we communicate with each other. If the back needs to hold, then everybody yell hold. Yeah? Yeah. It is very, very important that we do not leave one another. We need to stick together because we are safer in numbers. That's right. Also, do not cross the bridge because then you're going to finna get nay-nay. Like, don't do that. Your ass is going to get handed to you.
I say everybody solidifies and then go back to the Justice Center.
Yeah. Let's just push back.
What if we just take the bridge?
Let's do that. Let's keep them out. Let's keep them out.
Don't cross it, just take it.
So,
there again, like we have.
So,
we can't walk that way because there's cops up there.
Well, here you are. Whitey-fa is inviting us into their live stream. This, I guess, it's okay to watch. There's a black person.
No, but if we go up and around, the bridge is right there.
Cappuccino.
We cannot take a bridge because then we're going to get points.
Cappuccina.
Should we go this way? Okay, that's what we should do. Let's go up and then around. Wait. Oh, the cops are over there too.
Here's some black folk. All right. Here's the black leadership. This must be the Brain Trust.
We should go straight.
She'd swim across the river. That'll really freak us out. Hey guys, what if we all just went home?
Our current exit points are south.
They're kind of organized. They're trying.
As Seattle police who chased the suspect looked down onto I-5, the suspect is seen bolting away here from officers who were trying to arrest him. He sprints all the way across the active interstate and jumps over a Jersey barrier.
Is that the guy who ran people over in Seattle?
He disappears under an overpass. Now, minutes later,
They'll probably get the cops for a rough arrest.
Suspect, who is now in pain from being injured, being treated by paramedics while police question him. Nearby, an abandoned Nissan Pathfinder police say was stolen appeared to have crashed in traffic, allegedly being driven by this same suspect.
Not this.
Who became a
That's
very
not the guy.
familiar face during the 22-day CHOP protest.
All right, that's just some random chop guy, of course.
Thank you for linking that to me, Joe Hammer. Thank you. That's hilarious.
Yeah, it's always good to see, I guess, but really, we can't indulge too much of that right now. Getting our ass kicked out here, guys. These are the leaders. Yeah, these are the people they praise. And it's funny, they keep talking up the blacks, and blacks keep showing up and revealing themselves. And nobody seems to notice. Yeah, this person babbling away this nonsense. These narcissistic children. Yeah, no, they should be leading us.
We went to his house one night
Because they've suffered at the hands of
actually didn't
us.
give a fuck. We actually went all the way up there.
I remember that night. They walked you guys down.
Yeah.
Nobody has.
We were down here.
I mean, yeah, he wasn't staying there. But
Nobody has comported themselves more shamefully than these whiteys right here. This is the true walk of shame, you dummies. You thoroughgoing, fooly, what's Biden's thing? Dog-faced pony soldiers.
Yeah. Yeah, and then it blew up, right?
oh
Yes,
wow,
Tom.
my comments got froze. I didn't even. Hundreds of comments I didn't see.
Yes, Tom, we must, the diversity tax must be huge.
Why is cheating on
It's just more enervating about all this shit. That they're doing this after we've already given so much to try and lift them up on this bizarre idea that they will come up, that they want to come up. You know, and they don't even deign to try. No. We're gonna take this political advantage we've been handed by other people.
This was the best part to walk down.
We're not even gonna have the decency to acknowledge you being given a gift here. No, we're gonna be mad that it didn't happen sooner. We're gonna change everything to suit us, ruin everything. Because we'd rather.
I want to go this way.
Rule in hell, as they say.
Fuck getting stuck in that fucking little road.
Yeah. You don't want to. You gotta avoid those choke points.
Nice
Very
morph
good.
suit, man. That's tight.
They're down by these. What the hell is this guy wearing? Oh my
Silver
God.
Surfer.
Daft Punk is here. That's nuts. Look at this.
You talking
Who's
about
that guy?
Yeah, it's fucking baller, man.
That's
Who is
I
that?
was like, damn, bro, sick fucking.
I wish I had that level of confidence. You know what
See, if I dressed up like that, they would
He's a
leave me
Silver
alone.
Surfer, dude. They can't hit him.
Yeah, you can.
That's hilarious.
Probably intimidates the fuck out of the cops, too.
Dude,
Nobody knows
getting
how to
shot
deal with
hurts
this
so
guy.
much worse than just that.
That's what I was saying.
It'd almost be like nothing.
Got like nothing but just a cod piece on. You know?
Yeah, just a cup.
Okay. They're coming up on Burnside. On the other side of that is Old Town. This is Old Portland. A lot of homeless there. Kind of a rundown area up there.
He does look like Alien, huh? Surprised no one. What the hell? What are those?
Looks like they're taking over Burnside and a big boulevard
Park
there.
your bike in it somehow, maybe?
I don't know, yeah.
That's weird. It's weird they're not anchored down either.
Yeah,
They're just
they're like very, very light too.
You need a medic?
Somebody's hurt.
Medic!
Power Bottom Ranger. That's what is a Power Ranger. That's hilarious.
He needs you.
Pig.
JD! Slow it down! Wait up. Alright, cool. Yeah, you too. You are the pinball from hell, kiddo.
Now they've taken over Burnside, a major thoroughfare.
Oh, I gotta piss.
Army of the Dead. Now they'll have to be squaring off with the police any
Is there
day
another
now.
group? The fact that Philip's not here makes me think he's with the other group. I know this has got to be the majority though. This group is huge. Everyone share, everyone share.
They are pouring into the street. Yeah, that's pretty good.
I gotta pee.
I got to pee.
This guy's a dollar store P-man.
Yeah.
That is Old Town. Burnside and 2nd Avenue.
Man.
What's our cameraman doing?
The fuck? I didn't even know someone was over there. She scared me.
There, I see it. Soda! Jonah! I knew you'd hear my voice. I saw your little head perk. You're like, oh.
We saw this already. I think it's still out there. I'm hungry. I'm gonna have to go get something to eat. Is anything open? Past midnight.
God, those food carts smell so good.
Whoa, yeah.
Yeah.
French fries and shit.
Yeah.
Food carts might be open out there. That would be funny.
That intersection.
Bet Fofo's is open. Should go there.
Let's come this way. Come this way, out of the intersection.
You guys are gonna get tear gassed any minute now.
Come over this way.
Trust
Come
me.
This way. Get out of the intersection.
It's 12:15 in Portland, July 5th. Sounds like the cops are letting off some tear gas.
Guys, please move out of the intersection. Please move out of the intersection. Go that way, please.
Or that's just fireworks.
Hey, I just get scared after last night. I just get scared after last night.
Thanks for being here.
Yeah, you too. Appreciate you.
Excuse me.
Hell yeah.
Yes, it's like impossible to know.
I don't think it's a matter of the charger. But I think what I am gonna do is end the stream just here for a little bit and let my phone charge up. I'm also at 3.5 hours, so this will give me the chance to restart my stream. But I will restart it here very shortly. So,
Clear path!
Let's go now, let's go!
Let's go! To the right! To the right! Go faster! Come on!
Hey, make it pass! Make it pass! Let's go!
God, well, I can't be responsible for getting everybody linked up and finding each other while trying to fucking stream at the same time, dude.
Oh, it's so hard to stream and think about something else at the same time.
I can't move to go find people. I gotta do what I'm doing, dude. I gotta do what I'm doing.
I have to do what I'm doing. Genius thoughts.
Black lives depend on it.
Joe and Matt, we're on Burnside and Broadway. I don't even know if you guys are still here. Or what happened to you guys?
Heading south on Broadway, that's Mary's Strip Club on the right. The oldest strip club in town. I've never been in there. Next door is the nastiest little flop house in the world. And then it gets to Broadway, you know, our nice little Broadway, which is not so nice now. To the left. In the age of George Floyd, George Soros, George Floyd.
Check it. We're at Mary's Dining Dance, full nude strip club. They show pussy at the strip club.
What? What's happening now? That woke me up.
No,
Where are we going?
they're fully nude at the strip club. I guess. I don't frequent them. It's a freak show. Somebody left a pack in the street. That doesn't look good. Scare me with that unattended bag, sir.
Are we good? Do y'all, without a shield, feel comfortable getting hit with weapons and chemical weapons?
Someone's always trying to lead.
Get behind the line. Protect your POC, right? We need to protect our POC.
There aren't any.
We're ready.
Are we ready?
We're ready.
Are we fucking ready?
Look at this gender indeterminate. But he's a POC. I think it's a he. Where's the speaker? Show me the speaker. It would be too good if it was Power Ranger
Is
speaker.
that badass?
These guys LARPing. And they're fucking taking over the country. A bunch of LARPers are the shock troops of this fucking revolution.
Is he just gonna stay in that, or do they get jail clothes?
They'll take off the belt and any like tape, and he'll stay in that.
He's just in jail, like.
Protect the back!
What?
Am I seeing things again?
Wait a minute.
What was that?
Wait a minute. Those in front protect the back. That was all that talk about whites protecting the POCs. Are you literally, Portland BLM, putting your blacks at the back of the bus, so to speak? How tone deaf. Well, they'll be paying for that later.
Okay, if you're in the front line, you need to make sure that you know the person on your left and your right so you don't walk them by.
You're on my left.
Also, we all need to work on our timing. Just go say that right now. We need to work on our fucking timing.
I've got to go next door. I know this place that's open. I got to go get. I wonder if they're open.
Do not pass.
They might be open. I got to go over there and get something. I think I can leave this going. Okay, it's that orange. Oh, that's why you said Orange Man Band. I didn't realize it's the orange. Okay, black dude leading the parade now. They should give him a baton.
What's up?
Power Rangers out front.
What about him? Oh, they're just like watching. They're like, yeah. What's that?
I'm going to be right back. I'm going to try and do this.
He's so
12,
funny,
24.
dude.
I'm
Looks
try
like
back
an
in
alien.
10 minutes. Okay?
He just trying to.
Yeah, he all walks all like, just like flows around town.
He's like standing up there. Another world. Oh, cops a bit.
They send only motorcycle cops?
Yeah, they're right there.
I think there's another group at the Justice Center or somewhere over there, though. Because Philip, I saw Philip as the cops were pushing and we were like down a block. I saw him like up at the corner getting pushed by the police with a scooter.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, I've seen him.
Philip's always just like really close to getting arrested.
They just like bump his scooter all the time.
Oh yeah, he's constantly. Oh, there you are. Where's Matt? Yo, that's good. Glad I found you guys. Oh, what's up, guys? I couldn't see if you were commenting or not. I kept trying to, like every 5 minutes. Oh yeah, I can't respond to messages on. That's why I was trying to talk to you. I figured one of you guys just hop in here. It's like every 5 minutes I would say something, but I also told Nick to message you and tell you to get on. Look, did I got a fucking sty from the CS gas yesterday? Oh, I got gas 3 times within the hour I was here. Like every time I would recover, I'd like walk back up and just they'd throw more right at us. Security system's going on.
This is the weirdest part. Is that person still there? No, he fucking whooped his ass. I looked at his face before I let him go. I looked at his face. I ever seen his Yeah. I found the owner. I told him that was enough. What the fuck did that piece of shit? I found him because I saw him do it. They were all captured him, held him, and I was watching him. His ass. It was good to see.
Did I just break so much fucking shit up yesterday?
Why?
Just because everyone kept trying to fight.
What the hell?
I was just running. I was literally sprinting from problem to problem on my feed. And then some fucker came with guns.
What the hell?
Yeah, I was at the Justice Center till 5:30 this morning.
Yeah, I saw
Best Buy today. Check it out. You trying to shoot a music video? Check it. Where's Matt?
Why are they chanting for Jay-Z? Jay-Z. Jay-Z.
I do a lot, and
We do so much. We do so much all the time. We come out every night. We walk around. We chant some stuff.
all right, bro. Oh, my fucking flash is on. I didn't even realize that. My bad. Thank you, Sarah, for tuning in.
I posted her name in the group chat, or her number in the group chat, and told someone to call her because she called me trying to find her, trying to figure out where.
Battery packs, are you?
Huh?
You're not carrying extra battery packs, are you? You're not carrying extra battery packs, are you?
No. Oh yeah, I am. You need one?
Yes, please. I don't have USB though. It's not micro USB.
I have a USB.
It's that Type C shit. That round one.
Yeah, Type C.
Yeah, it's that bullshit.
I have those. Yeah, I have everything.
Your entire screen is coded.
It's coded?
Yeah. It's coded with
all my goggles keep breaking, so my eye.
Oh, his goggles keep breaking. What a shame.
4 or 5 of them in the YouTube video, so they could collectively pull together $10.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude, I'm so disoriented.
I would not walk through.
I feel like I get hit with the gas, like once it wears off, I just feel high as fuck. I've been hit with it 3 times. Did you do any research on that CR gas? Did you figure out anything about that CR gas? You can't use it in America? Oh yeah, I wasn't sure. I found out like about it and how it was made, but I couldn't find anything on if we used it or not. But from what I was reading, it's like 8 to 10 times stronger than CS gas. I'm pretty sure it was saying it was yellow, so that's why I was wondering.
Go what?
People were saying last night it was CS2, and I looked that up. I couldn't even find that was a thing.
Oh, they definitely did CS last night.
Oh yeah, but someone was telling me it was CS2, and I looked it up, but I couldn't even find anything that existed. Let's get in the hole.
Becoming liberal.
Looks like a lot of money. Just job site. I'm gonna pour concrete down there. So easy, and you make so much money. Just pour high walls and shit.
Just straight it like a
Yeah, make it a fucking skate park. I had to yell at some kid earlier who was just going around smashing every window he passed. Oh, nice. An underwear store? I've never been to an underwear store.
What did he just say?
Everyone share.
No. Are they gonna try to do a Paz again? If they're really going to Ted Wheeler's, last time they did this, or maybe one of the times they did this a few weeks ago, they tried to set up the Portland Autonomous Zone, and they were successful for about 8 hours from like midnight to 8 a.m. before the police came in and completely deconstructed it at 8 in the morning. So I wonder if they're going to do it again. We'll see. There's a hell of a lot more of them tonight than there were that night. That's for sure.
And fucking spray paint this shit. Oh, it's a Vibe Lounge. Another Vibe Lounge. Portland's full of them. They throw tear gas in the Vibe Lounge.
10
Spicy
minutes on the
vibes.
nose. What did I miss?
Oh yeah. That part's fucked up.
That's fucked up as fuck. They keep fucking with
I watched that and then it reminds me of that. Oh, I forget what James Bond movie it is, where he's in the chair, you know? His like nuts are hanging out underneath. Oh nice, there's another 7-Eleven over here. Puff Flow. It's like grape pear or something. Isn't that shit tight? He's gonna be popular on woke.net. They're gonna love you. There's another road, if I can get in there. Damn, Pendleton store. I just like their blankets.
Appreciate it. Thanks for letting me talk.
Yeah, bro.
I refuse to even think about COVID now, and I still think it's a real thing.
And these people got some
It's
stamina
just,
tonight.
the house is on fire. It's not time to think about the flu.
Oh, there's Trey right there. Do you guys know him? Yeah. Oh, Shane's going to touch him. He just walks over and grabs his hand. That's good. Oh. Dude, look at my press badge. It's got fucking.
You got a press badge?
Yeah, look, it's got like pepper in the bottom of it. It dried out and turned red.
Wow, what a way to be like, I have a press pass. Look at my press pass. I have a press pass. It's got pepper on it.
And so last night I was like kind of hoping they'd shoot me or fucking arrest me.
Once we get there, he might want to stay.
Yeah, because it's supposed to be a felony charge for them right now if they break the restraining order. Odds are they just fucking like, beat me
cop's
up
gonna
and
draw a
fucking-
felony charge for tear gas and everything.
Like, fucking, like, push me away and leave me there. That's why I got insurance on this thing, because I'm pretty sure if they ever catch me, they're going to break it. Someone should play Teach Me How to Jerk by New Boys. Play that to the cops.
Nobody listens to your shitty soy boy music, dude. Probably a Kesha song or something.
You see the medics got an old ambulance they're driving around? That shit's badass. Press badge of the flare.
Big crowd though. 12:40 in the AM, July 5th.
I got an oil leak, I guess. Yeah, and huh? I don't think it's like fast. I'm pretty sure it's small. But my thing, I just passed my sticker to get my oil changed, and today I checked my oil. It was like empty, so I put some in. I was at the gas station though, about to come here. I was like, fuck, I'm glad I checked that at the gas station, because I probably would have broke down on the way. And like destroyed my truck.
Yeah, dude, we would not want the Nazis to win because you
open. I think they're all closed right now.
Seized your engine up running low on oil.
Can't go to AustinZone.
Yeah, maybe you should go to AustinZone, Austin. Not the burnt one.
Like yesterday, I took my bandana off so I could blow my nose with it and just put it away. But, huh? Tissues? With the red jacket. I'm false claiming today.
Wait a minute. I'm beginning to see the reason of their argument. The genius, the elegant simplicity of it. Yes, all cops are bastards.
But I wanted to take it off and blow my nose, but I just got here. I didn't want to get rid of it, so I was just like telling people to back up, like shooting snot rockets on the ground. All cops are bastards! All cops are bastards! All cops are bastards!
Fuck 12!
What's the nerve gas called?
Sarin.
Sarin?
Yeah, they can't use that at all. It's illegal.
They're not using sarin. What the fuck are you guys talking about?
That's what I'm saying.
Nerve gas will kill you.
This guy wants to be nerve gassed?
They're LARPing.
Yeah, I'm built different.
Looks like they're facing off against the cops.
It's like reading those NBA young boy.
Yeah. Sorry.
We're beefing with all of America!
Those videos are so funny, like, and how NBA young boy fans like brush their teeth, walk their dog. Just slam everything into the cart. Everything into throw the door all the way open, slam it. Brush their teeth. He's fucking.
Or is it me, or is he stalking that lesbian couple in front of him? I think he's been behind them for a while.
I like how they get out of bed. He just like throws his fucking blanket across the whole room. It's like jump straight up.
Oh shit. The banter, right? That's why we go to these protests. The stories that people tell. No. Yeah. Where are the cops? Mustard gas, says King Kush. Yeah, they're sarin. No, they can't use sarin. It's totally illegal. But they would, man. They would use sarin on us. Mustard gas. They can't use nukes on us, but they would, man. You only know they would. Can the ACLU make sure, just to make sure, let's get a restraining order. They're so condescending about everything, right? How can the cops, reject our premise that they're all bastards and need to get away? What's wrong with them?
That's like when ESG stole no flips, no flip. It's finding Mrs. Rhymes to have this off the bat. Because you know, like, I guess using cocaine back then was a thing in the rap community. People didn't want to talk about it. So they started calling out. He's like, hey, I think ESG does cocaine.
That girl looks topless. She's got a tube top on. Can we verify that? I just want to make sure she's wearing enough.
I'll go accept it in a minute. Oh yeah.
Austin. Worried that she's got too much skin showing. There she is. No turnabout. I don't suppose you'll turn about now. Nope. No way. Sorry.
If you keep my name and follow my live, I'll add my Cash App and my Venmo if you want to donate. No pressure. No justice, no peace.
No, turn. Why would you go up one more block? It'll close you out. You'll have less opportunity. Right.
I mean, we should take this together.
Like right now, I'm not even supposed to be telling y'all what to fucking do. Like seriously.
Yeah, but you're right. But everyone just gives directions, so everyone's confused.
No, answer the mic. You're looking perfect.
Hey, if you have protective gear, get to the front. Get to the front if you have protective gear.
Go listen to the guy with the press
Marshals are that way. We gotta go this way.
Go listen to the guy with the press shirt on over there. He's trying to help you out on where to go.
Ooh, that burns.
Right there, him.
Okay, tell them we're going to the front. Go right. I don't know what's going on.
Here, follow me.
Where?
Hey, tell them.
Shall we go this way? Yes. You go up one time.
Alright, guys. Free Luke. Hey, are we on woke? Hey, you guys, share the stream for me real quick. Show some hype in the chat. Justice for Luke.
Fourth. It's 4th Avenue. That's the Portland building behind them. Somebody wearing a toga out there, Kush?
They've been burning down whole.
So they haven't deployed the sarin gas yet? Yeah. There's probably a dumpster fire up ahead if you can see that fire ahead of them. I want to see that orange-haired girl. Oh, it's fireworks. Yeah, it's all right. And what is the statue?
Do you guys not have earplugs?
We have earplugs, yeah.
Let's go.
Here. Here. Take this.
All right. Fuck, that's it. Yeah. Oh, look. Clown-colored hair. Let's get a look at the girl. One look.
Oh, yeah.
Is that our cameraman?
I'm Matt. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, Tom.
Well, this is where we started, right? An hour or two ago. They were chased out of here. Now they're back. They're lighting on fire.
You good?
I'm good. Thank you.
Yeah, that's where the deer used to be, right there. The elk, rather.
I'll be up there.
It was removed for its own safety. Yeah, there you go. I really expected more out of you with the fireworks, Antifa, honestly. And you see why that thing ended up being the focal, getting burnt up like that, because it's where it's situated. There's the court, there's the Justice Center. Starting to see more anarchist symbols out there.
Right by the corner.
And they're just burning shit. Probably a human body there. We're burning a pig, man. Like that guy showed up with a severed pig's head to one of these things.
So I guess they weren't going to Ted Wheeler's, obviously.
What's happening in good old? He doesn't.
All right, guys, I'm calling it for the night. Thank you so much. Happy 4th of July, everyone. It's July 5th now.
Thank you, AustinZone.
I'll see you guys tomorrow night.
Austin Frick.
Happy birthday, America. I hope everyone had a good night, good day, good holiday weekend. You know where to find me tomorrow. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody.
God bless you. All right, that's the AustinZone channel. I guess it's okay to just stream that shit. He's just streaming a bunch of stuff. I should do what he's doing, right? He's doing that on Streamlabs, I think. And I should be able to do that. Where's that coming from? Brett and Heather, Dark Horse. I saw Brett Weinstein at one of these things a couple of years ago. One of these affairs out here. He was a guest of Andy No. He was there when I saw Andy No get assaulted by these guys. It was later that Andy got hit on the head. Claimed to experience brain bleeding. When I saw it, they were just harassing him and they silly stringed him. And yeah. They're freaked out by little Andy now. Do you remember the Geneva Convention? Oh, so it's a war then. Is that what you're saying? Good to know. See these cars driving through here, it could just be anybody. Yeah, they're not really involved. Most of them. Yeah, what a mess. Yeah, they're so proud of themselves, too. You want to smack people when you see looky-loos coming in and just laughing. I see people laughing, taking pictures of where the elk used to be. It's like, what's wrong with you? Just like normies. Like, golly, it's a show. You know? It's like that show. Right? That's how we sleptwalked into this thing. It's like a big show, and everybody gets to play a part. Maybe people, maybe Antifa, still don't take things seriously. Maybe we're not capable of taking things seriously, of distinguishing this is real, and this is not LARPing or watching something on TV. Portland Police tweets, PPB is handling emergency calls only citywide at this time. Many calls for police service are holding in each precinct. We want the crowd downtown to disperse so we can assist community members who need our assistance. No shit. Oh, and then they'll get ratioed by midwits in the... Yeah, it's all negative. It's all negative. They get ratioed. I believe them, though. I mean, fuck, why wouldn't it be like that? And it's the 4th. All kinds of shit's going on out there. Drinking and drunkenness. And people outside of downtown, here, for instance, feel more liberated. You know? The chav element is liberated everywhere. They're feeling like, you know, we don't have to obey shit. Look at this example. Maybe it's a good thing that, yeah, you could, if you're away from this, and Portland's very localized. This craziness is very in our small downtown core. Well, I guess it's been busting out elsewhere too, but you could be out in the suburbs and out in most places in Oregon, and depending on the media, not realize just how lunatic it all is. Yeah, you might think it was just, you know, there's this protest thing going on. Yeah. Anyway. So the cops are tweeting. I'm sure that'll get to them. It should help things. All right. Let me find one of my guys. Yeah, we don't need to watch any more live streams. We know what's going on out there. And if something bad happens, you know, doesn't matter if I get to see it now or hear about it later. I'd shudder to think that they'll get their moment. They'll get their moment. Some cop steps out of line and whacks. Somebody gets hurt, killed. Somebody gets one of these damn things in the eye. You know? Like I said, there's no logic to it. They have no idea of context or reasonable proportions. You know, it's all cops are bastards. Always had forever. Yeah. Well, I've got a cat here. Right? Who's got some problematic tweets. Right, kitty? Yeah, you know, well, he was younger then. Yeah, anyway. He once said a black cat was unlucky. All right, did you all see Trump's speech? I didn't see it. I saw clips. I thought it sounded pretty awesome. Sounds like he read the speech he needs to read. You know, if this prick Trump thinks he's just going to run on this and not really do anything, you know, he's probably not going to win anyway. He doesn't need to campaign. He needs to campaign by leading into this thing. He needs to campaign by leading the vast majority out there that aren't down with this. They're just looking for somebody. Can Trump do it? He's got his supporters. He might be able to swing some sane people who still think he's an asshole just because he's Donald Trump and aren't really that sophisticated, frankly, politically, and are seeing this madness. He's got to do it. Like Tucker Carlson said when he was calling out the Republicans, they suck, but they're the only thing we've got, at least in the political realm, in his realm. They're the only thing we've got. So we have to ask them to fucking out. We have to give them a chance. We have to give Trump a chance to fight back against this thing. But it's amazing, yeah, how far gone the Post and New York Times are. You know, because their reaction to this speech, which was just, you know, a patriotic 4th of July speech that he threw back at this fucking headwind that is BLM. And of course, it comes as to the Post and New York Times, if they're to be believed, it comes at them at this harsh extremism, dividing us. Really insane. It is kind of sad to see what's happening to the New York Times. In a way, you know. But we shall see. If they truly get away with this George Floyd hoax and get their way, I guess it won't matter regarding freedom of speech or whatever, but they will have killed the idea. You know, they will have discredited forever that idea of free speech and that you would have a freewheeling society that will decide for itself. And we may never have the chance again to realize something like a liberal Republican democracy like founders probably envisioned that you could have with, you know, a bunch of Anglos or a bunch of, you know, homogeneous population of virtuous people. Should have a kind of a liberal democracy. We're seeing with diversity for all its problems, you know, you don't even get to the problems of diversity before demagogues are putting it against us, you know what I mean? That all this hoax that's going on right now, all this craziness, all the crazy deluded white people and their raging black allies are all people that would be sitting home in a sane world if they weren't activated by this shit. They're all people who could just as easily, you know, leaving aside the general angst that's taken advantage of here. Some generalized angst that is everybody's, you know. Because we and the antifa, the blacks, the whites, everybody is reacting to the same pressures on a certain level, right? We're all reacting to the same pressures of late modernity, wherever the fuck we are, in this fucked up, atomized, alienated world. Right? Right, Gus? Or am I not making sense? Rich Lowry. The mainstream press says the speech was divisive. The Post says Trump's push to amplify racism unnerves Republicans who have long enabled him. Is that even true? Associated Press. Trump pushes racial division, flouts virus rules. I love how they talk about that. CNN. Trump tries to drag America backward on a very different July 4th. Back. At Mount Rushmore, Trump uses 4th of July to celebration to stoke a culture war. Isn't that hilarious? You mean the culture war you're cheering on? What did they expect? It's funny, it wouldn't satisfy them, but to kind of expect him to go up there and, could you imagine going up, giving a speech about being Trump and saying, yeah, me too. Yeah, BLM, Black Lives Matter. Is anybody pointing out that Trump was giving them what they wanted? He passed that big reform bill. Kushner's big stupid reform. You know? There's no indication in the press that they, you know, that they're going to credit him with that. You know? Yeah. Paul Beckman points out the free market did not save Molyneux. Yeah. Poor Molyneux. Just a moment. Let's open that link somebody provided. Sam Hyde is popping back up here. So we have open that link. Oops. Somebody provided. Echo. All right. King Kush. Another multi. The fuck is that? Who can it be now? Oh, thank you. Yeah. There's that Seattle guy in the lower right corner. I recognize him. All right. That looks like mostly Portland streams. Yeah. Looks like they're at the elk statue. LiveNow Media. How do you do multi-streams? This is just a Streamlabs or similar fucking thing, right? I've got to do this. What the hell is going on here? Knock it off. Nonsense going on. Can you hear this cat? Paul Beckman says he is pushed now. Sam Hyde's being pushed. Is he resurfaced and being pushed? They got him, right? So they got a hold. They yanked him off the street, threw him into a van. Here he's emerging a couple of months later. It seems the same. It's like Pet Cemetery. He seems the same at first. Yeah. King Kush says they get the list from oak.net and use each one as a source. I mean, yeah. I'll try and figure out how to do something like that, and maybe we could just pump streams into here. It's not really worth it. Don't have viewers. You know, frankly, don't have time. Right? I'll never get anything done as long as this cat is on me.
Yeah, guys, go over there in Arx's and spam boop really quick. Also, I have to give all of you guys a shout out in the comments real quick because all of you guys are so awesome and supporting each other and talking each other up and helping keep down trolls. You guys are all fucking awesome. So really quick, I want you guys to find someone that's in the chat, someone random, someone you've never talked to before, someone that you've never even said anything to, and at them and just say I love you, or say I appreciate you, or say you matter, or say something nice about somebody in the chat. Everyone pick one random person in the chat right now. Everybody pick one random person in the chat, and then go over to Arx's stream and do the same thing. Go find people to pick in her chat to go say and show some appreciation to. So real quick, if you guys are real boop troopers, if you guys are with the shit and you guys support what's going on, show some love to each other in the chat. Share the love. We need it. I'm gonna be getting my own phone plan this week, hopefully for sure. And then what we'll do is I'll get Streamlabs and everything set up on my phone, so that way we can just run on Twitch and everything too. It's just a matter of fact of getting everyone moved over to Twitch. Oh hey, how are you guys doing? Yeah, I walked by you guys earlier. Huh? Yeah, I got gassed and shot like a shit ton of times. Yeah.
Rubber bullet or just like the projectiles?
I think I got hit with a rubber on my leg. I got hit with something because I was in the middle of the road when they started shooting. Because I've been standing like right in front of them.
Yeah, well, I mean, you got your media pass, but I mean, I guess they don't care about that.
Yeah, no, they arrested Luke, my friend that I came up with.
Did they?
Yeah. And they arrested some other streamers. I stream on his phone. I have his phone. So.
Oh, that's his phone still? Oh my god, wow. Well, at least you can still get a stream.
Yeah.
What's up? Thank you. I know, right? Thank you guys for your support. Share this if you want. This is Justice Center, Portland, Oregon. We've been gassed like 5 times already.
There was gas waiting here for us when we got back too.
Dude, I know they did. Like they had no hesitation. Like when there was enough.
Black disabled lives matter. Yeah.
And where we were out on the road.
We've all been looking for disabled black people to fuck with.
And they right before they decided to leave, they just shot one gas can in the middle of the crowd and just left. They shot it at us and left. Yeah.
Tear gas?
All right. Well, I'm gonna go walk around a little bit. Be safe.
Okay, thanks, Trey. See you later. Be safe, man.
Yeah.
Please give the megaphone back to them.
It's not even in my head. Hey, like, I can't understand how fucking bad though.
You're late, bro. What a beautiful protest. Thank you.
They're gonna start fighting amongst themselves in a minute.
Hell yeah, brother. Fucking trash. You're trash.
God, nobody's got any sense of humor.
That's a new one.
You should get a tattoo just like that.
You saw that boob kick? How'd you like that boob kick, Billy? Alex, I just figured the boob thing. She just figured out the boob thing, really? How many of you guys how many of you guys went over there and did it? What did she say? What did Eric say? Boop troop. I miss doing the Twitch raid. Yeah, we will. We'll as soon as I have a night off, as soon as I have a night where I'm able to be at the house, we'll do some raids and we'll do some more music streams. We're gonna be trying to do at least a Twitch stream a day. We're gonna be trying to do at least a Twitch stream a day. Hey, we need to get a boop raid. We need to get a boop raid in Soul's chat. So everyone drop over to Soul Stream and try to give him a fat boop raid. Try to fill his chat with nothing but boops. Go over to Soul's chat right now. Everybody go to Soul's chat and go raid boop. You guys want to do a raid right now? We're gonna raid Soul. Everyone go over to Soul and.
Oh, shut the hell up. Whatever the hell that is you're talking about. So they got him a little bonfire, as you see. Yeah, the orcs are working it. You see, they're so outraged by a great crime that they're out there in the middle of the street burning random shit. Yeah, these are ghouls. It's just scary how many people who should be regular people, all of these people, there's no place for them. Maybe that's all it is in the end. There's no real place for them.
Is this a game to me? No. What do you mean? What do you mean? Is this a game to me? Elaborate. Why would it seem like a game to me? This is a community, and it's people who support each other and reach out to each other and do fun things in the middle of getting gassed and fucked up. This isn't a game. No, this isn't a game to me. I'm sorry. No, this isn't a game to me. I've been out here with no sleep for 2 days getting gassed and fucked up in Portland. This isn't really a game. I missed a whole day. I missed a whole day of spending a whole holiday with my 3-year-old doing fireworks with him. I had to go buy him fireworks so other people could light them off with him. I didn't even get to do any of that shit with him.
You're doing this because you want to be on it. Don't be a bitch.
So yeah, I'd rather
Don't
much be at home
bitch.
actually playing video games
you
and probably
wouldn't.
hanging out with my kid. But no,
you're right where you want to be. Shut the fuck up. It's okay. You're right where you want to be. That part is okay.
And I do it
why
because
you
I love
made
to do
this
it. I'm not
fucking
saying that
choice
make
to
anybody
be
feel
in
guilty.
this shitty fucking movement of yours. And I'm opposing it. That's a fucking other question. But I've had, I was a great father, but frankly, there's only so much time you can spend with your kid. You got to be a man still.
Hey, I'm gonna set my phone. Huh?
Be careful, the window's open. See?
Is that the cops doing that?
Yeah.
I should go down there. It's still going on. So now they're piling up a bonfire around the Pioneer statue. I know they're going to come and try and take that thing down. Those are the cops' little portholes,
Jesus.
into the district court building.
I'm recording this for you.
Guy spraying some sort of accelerant on directly on the statue to burn it. I don't know what they're thinking. They're going to burn the metal. I think it's copper or something. I don't know. It's like Gonna mar the surface. Yeah, sad. Settlers, the wagon wheel behind them, and reach out. Looking at this new promised land they came to. Yeah. Fitting that they're burning down right now. Still appalling how many people are cool with it. Just okay with this shit. It's barbaric behavior.
Did you guys go boop Saul? The cops are trying to boop, but they're dirty as hell.
Oh well. These fuckers. They're not going to give us our city back anytime soon. We don't have the will to take it back. Excuse me. Anyway, I just wanted to check in. Should have known we'd get sucked into another live feed. Love those live feeds. I got to figure out how to do them for myself. It's just not right to just piggyback other people's. Yeah, I don't know if it matters. All right. Gonna have an interview coming up with somebody. Won't say who yet. Cool character. Gotta try and get some people to show up for that. Yeah. I don't know what else to say except be safe and don't let the joggers fool you. Like the wise. Always remember the words of that wise chainsaw Latino. Don't let these joggers fool you. Do I want to play? Into the shoegaze lately. Thank you. And thank you, Casino versus Japan. Map happy. All right. Good night, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.